Welcome to Mr. Gossip. I am Sarah, your ultimate destination for young and the restless drama. Tessa asks Mariah to try again, and Riza plants a passionate kiss on Adam. At the club, Danny takes a selfie with fans as Christine comes in and kisses him. She wants a Bloody Mary given Mariah's still not accepting a plea deal. Sitting, Christine explains to Danny that Mariah wants to punish herself. Unfazed, he's sure she'll come around and tells his wife she needs a break. He wants to head to Barcelona tomorrow after the hearing. She can't. There will be follow-up, and possibly a trial to prepare for. She urges him to go without her. Danny and Christine are kissing when Daniel walks in and remarks on their bliss. Danny senses he's off and asks if something happened between him and Tessa. Daniel mutters about all good things coming to an end. They invite him to sit, and Daniel explains that he broke things off with Tessa in hopes that she'll give Mariah another chance. He won't be an obstacle. Danny knows how difficult this must be and assures him what he and Tessa shared was real. He asks his son to join him in Barcelona. Daniel declines. Tessa may need him. Danny argues sticking around may be hell for him. At Crimson Lights, Sharon pressures Mariah about the plea deal. Mariah guesses she's hoping Tessa will change her mind, so she'll go to a psych ward instead of prison. Sharon warns that they will all be affected by what she decides. Mariah wishes they'd all stop trying to help her and beats herself up verbally. Sharon's stunned that she's fine with going to prison and forcing Tessa and Arya to move on with their lives. Mariah plans on telling Tessa things are really over between them and texts her to meet. Sharon urges her daughter to listen to her wife. Chelsea comes in and overhears as Mariah heads out. She and Sharon commiserate about worrying over their kids and not hearing from Nick and Adam. In a Vegas casino, Nick swills beer and gambles. He stops to take a call from Noah, who's looking for an update. He tells him they haven't found Matt, but Adam has made the appropriate connection. Noah admits that Matt texted him again with a direct threat. Nick tries to focus as his pill is kicking in. Noah thinks Matt has a plan and someone will get hurt. Nick vows that he'll handle it, and Noah asks if he's okay. He doesn't sound like himself. Nick disconnects and tells the dealer, "Let's dance." Riza makes Adam turn around and put his hands on his head as she holds him at gunpoint. She checks him for a gun or a wire and admits she's suspicious about him reaching out. Once she's cleared him, she warns she still doesn't trust him. They go over how smart Spider was when Riza took him under her wing. She declares him her greatest protégé. Adam claims he wants back in the game, explaining that his family was cheated out of their company. Riza wants to discuss it over lunch. In the casino, Nick gets a text from Adam that he's getting room service, and this could take a while. Nick ends his game and stumbles when he stands. Back in the suite, Riza admits to Adam that she was forced to find other avenues of income. She won't elaborate, and circles back to his visit coming out of nowhere. Adam gets that she's suspicious and asks how he can kill her doubts for good. Riza probes Adam about his relationship status. He tells her he's with a woman named Chelsea and their son. Riza muses, "Too bad." Adam can't recall if they were together. She thinks he'd remember. Mariah meets Tessa at the outdoor cafe. They were both surprised to hear from the other. Mariah tells her they need to end this. Tessa asks why she gets to make that decision. If there's even a small part of her that's not ready to let go of their family, she needs to be honest about it. Mariah tells her wife she's going to prison. That's no good for her or Arya. Tessa argues she could go to a hospital and get the help she needs. You don't have to do it alone. Tessa pleads with Mariah to let her help. Mariah says her life is over. Tessa needs to be happy with Daniel. Tessa wants to talk things out for Arya. At the club, Danny tells Daniel he gets why he wants to stick around, but it may not be wise. Daniel acknowledges that it won't be easy to watch Tessa and Mariah get back together, but they're still friends and he wants to support her. At the outdoor cafe, Tessa knows Mariah never intended to hurt anyone. She and Arya love her so much, and she knows Mariah loves them too. Mariah, tearing up, gets up and starts to run off, but stops. Tessa follows to prod her to try to work things out. In Vegas, Riza can't believe Adam doesn't remember if they had sex. Maybe it will come back to him if they spend more time together. Adam asks, "So, what's it going to be?" Riza needs to think it over. Before exiting, she pulls Adam into a passionate kiss. "Jog any memories?" she asks, and then leaves. At Crimson Lights, Noah joins Sharon and Chelsea and shares that he spoke to Nick. Sharon senses her son is off and guesses Matt sent him another text. Noah hides the truth from his mother. Chelsea sounds off about the madman terrorizing the family, before complaining about not hearing from Adam. Sharon asks Noah to be careful, and he heads to the patio, where he gets another taunting text from Matt. Noah asks what he's waiting for. Sharon talks Chelsea out of heading to Vegas. Too bad, because we'd like to see her square off with Riza. Back in Vegas, Adam tells a frustrated Nick that Riza doesn't trust him yet. Nick, acting high, explains that Noah got another threatening text. This has to end soon. Adam eyeballs his brother as he thanks him. "You okay, Nick?" Nick rambles about having a drink at the bar. Adam asks if he's sure he didn't go looking for trouble. Nick says the only person who'll find trouble is Matt when they track him down. YNR's Mark Grossman loves exploring Adam's dark, edgy side. Mark Grossman teased the drama that will come out of Adam's trip to Las Vegas. On The Young and the Restless. On Monday's episode, he crossed paths with Riza, who had a gun pointed at him. Grossman teased that Adam's search for Matt Clark will get a little messy with his past coming back to haunt him. But he enjoys exploring Adam's dark side. Adam, Grossman, traveled to Las Vegas with Nick, Joshua Morrow, to hunt down Matt Clark. He immediately ran into Riza, Tina Sashiani, who was ready to shoot him down. Grossman talked about Adam's exciting new storyline. When he first joined the show in 2019, he was cast as the new Adam Newman. The character was presumed dead from an explosion from the year prior. Adam ended up in Las Vegas with amnesia. From there, he created the spider persona, which dragged him into a dark web. Grossman said that viewers will finally get some answers to that storyline. "There was a lot that we don't know about what went on when Adam was Spider," he said. "And especially, his history with the Riza character. We saw her years ago, but I don't think we really knew much about that relationship between them." Grossman loves Adam's edgier side. Adam has found his footing in Genoa City. He finally has a solid relationship and family life with Chelsea, Melissa Claire Egan, and Connor, Judah Mackey. Grossman also wants to know how Adam's past will affect his future. He teased that lines are going to get blurred a little with how Adam finds Matt Clark's, Roger Howarth, whereabouts. Grossman loves exploring Adam's many layers, even his growth. YNR spoilers Wednesday, March 25th, Enemy Confession, Reminiscing, Protection. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, March 25th, imply some interesting moments in Genoa City. Someone makes a confession to their enemy, while two exes reminisce, and someone protects their interests. Nikki Newman's confession. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, March 25th, reveal Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, makes a confession to Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn. Will she tell him that Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, is in on her own kidnapping? Nikki is quite upset at Victor Newman, Eric Braden, as he threw her out of the Newman ranch after she lashed out about Jack Abbott's, Peter Bergman, kidnapping. Will Nikki throw Victor under the bus? Across town, Noah Newman, Lucas Adams, and Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, will reminisce about their past. These two were together at one point, off-screen, when they both lived in Europe. In fact, Audra tore Noah's heart in two, so much so that he returned home and was a shell of a man in the aftermath until he met Ali Abedingwin, Kelsey Wang. Is the soap laying the foundation for a reunion between Noah and Audra? These two have been spending a lot of time together, lately. Then again, it seems like Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun, has no clue about Noah's past with Audra, and since these two women don't get along, perhaps this is a setup for a catfight to ensue. Only time will tell. Lastly, The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday reveal that Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, will protect his interests. Is this about the story he told Claire Newman Haley Aaron? He's desperately trying to keep her from learning about the whole truth about what happened between him, Audra, and that art gallery creep. Will Claire continue to press him, or Sienna, about what happened? YNR alum Jermaine Rivers announces first major film project since Exit. Young and the Restless alum Jermaine Rivers is stepping behind the camera. Get the details on his directorial debut, The Housekeeper's Code. Fresh off his dramatic run as Damian Kane on The Young and the Restless, Jermaine Rivers is stepping behind the camera for his highly anticipated directorial debut. Jermaine Rivers is proving that there is plenty of life after Genoa City as he steps up for his highly anticipated directorial debut, The Housekeeper's Code. In this romantic comedy, Rivers serves as the director and executive producer, and will also star as Jamal Stevens, a tech entrepreneur, but the real drama isn't in the boardroom. It's in a high-stakes love triangle between his fiancée Erica and an old flame who refuses to stay in the past. The project is the first feature to be produced under the new banner, Dirty Boots Film LLC, his production company. The film also stars B.W. Bliss as Erica Devereux and Krista Lee Naomi as Tina Mitchell. While many fans may still be discussing his character's sudden murder mystery exit last July, Rivers has expressed sincere gratitude for his time on the soap. His portrayal of Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, brother allowed him to showcase the dramatic range that has now paved the way for his transition into filmmaking and leading roles. Although his storyline ended with a tragic twist, he is using that momentum to build a versatile career on his own terms. It's a natural progression for the U.S. Army veteran. Before his time on daytime TV, Rivers earned a following as the mutant Shatter in Marvel's The Gifted and has recently hinted at the potential return to the sci-fi genre. Expanding his reach in the industry, Rivers is proving that his exit from The Young and the Restless was just a start to a significant chapter of his professional journey. Thanks for watching Mr. Gossip. If you enjoyed the drama, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More shocking secrets. More emotional twists. Coming your way. Stay tuned. Because the drama never ends.